Hi and welcome to the all-new international podcast, WZRD, your Wizard Rock station. I'm Amy Snow.
And I'm Jamie Walker. Thanks for supporting us by downloading this, and we hope that you really enjoy it.
As I mentioned earlier, this is an international podcast, and it's also an interactive podcast. So if you want to contact us, you can do so by emailing us on wzrdrock@gmail.com.
Our goal is to bring Wizard Rock to the sadly deprived parts of the world.
Like Ireland.
Oh, Amy.
I know, it's sad but true. We realise that these bands can't get around to every part of the world or even every part of America. So we want to bring a little piece of Wizard Rock to you.
If anyone would like us to put the upcoming shows and announcements from the various Wizard Rock bands in the podcast, just contact us and tell us and we'll add it next time.
Well, we've got a very, very exciting podcast for you today. We're interviewing Alex from the Remus Lupins. And we've also got our contest winner, Noelle from Hogwarts Grads on LiveJournal here. She is the one who gave us our wonderful name, WZRD, your Wizard Rock station, which won by a landslide in the polls.
It absolutely did. I love this name.
So we're going to go to those interviews right now, and we'll talk to you again at the end. So we're here and we're talking to Alex from the Remus Lupins on the first ever WZRD, your Wizard Rock station. Welcome, Alex.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for having me.
No problems. Pleasure.
Can I just say before we even talk about anything how amazing it is that your call letters are wizard? That makes me so happy.
It's great, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
It's very inventive. So how long have the Remus Lupins been around?
I guess since last summer, the end of summer, is when I read the Harry Potter books, all in August, and I just started writing songs about them when I was reading the books. So, I guess 6 months or so, a little less than 6 months.
And has life changed? Yeah, I know. Wow, you're a newbie.
Yeah, I guess.
How has life changed, though, since you started it? Have you noticed anything very different, I suppose, since you've read the books and since you started the Remus Lupins?
Well, actually, this is sort of a weird thing that, when you get like a new car or you hear a song or something changes in your life and then suddenly you see that everywhere? That's kind of what it's been like since I read the Harry Potter books. I didn't realize how pervasive that, the stories were in culture, but it's sort of everywhere, which is interesting to me. But in terms of the Remus Lupin stuff, it's interesting because I was on MySpace a lot before. And now I'm on MySpace even more, just like adding people and commenting to people and talking to people. It's sort of weird because I've been exposed to just literally thousands of people that I never would have met otherwise. So it's not like, I'm not in sync here, but it's odd because I'm just talking to a lot of people I never would have encountered before, which is really cool because it's always nice to talk to people that are different and from different places.
Wow, would you say it's brought you fame?
No. I would not say it's brought me fame. It's fun. It's goofy. It's fun to goof around, but I don't think it's a matter of fame.
You have 3,832 friends added on MySpace.
Yeah, I guess that's a lot, but there's like 60 million people on MySpace, so it's not really anybody. It's cool. I'm great. I'm very happy that there's a lot of people listening and people are enjoying the songs and everything, but it's not why I'm doing it.
Where do you usually write your songs? Like, do you have a specific place where inspiration hits you? I have a friend who can only write songs in the stairwells, and I think that's really weird, but I didn't know if you had any specific place that you like to write songs.
I usually just go to the beach in the middle of the night, and I just stare at the ocean and drop tabs of peyote, and, no, I don't, I just write in my room, usually. I don't really do.
Wow,
but a lot of times ideas
Jimmy and I were falling in love with you there.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I think of ideas in class a lot, so most of my school notebooks are just filled with random ideas in the margins, and it's sort of funny because there'll be all these really important notes on Tolstoy, and which is what I should be doing right now instead of talking about Wizard Rock, but as it often happens, I'm doing Wizard Rock instead of homework. And it'll just be filled with notes about a song, like, what if Fred and George did this? Wouldn't that be really funny? And then it's ridiculous. But, so in answer to your question, no, I don't really have a place that I write, but that would be cool. I should look into that. Try out the stairwells.
It's a pretty Harry Potter-ish place to write songs. There's lots of stairs in Harry Potter.
In the castle. I go to a castle and I write.
A castle on the beach.
Yes, the castle on the beach in the waves with peyote.
Totally. Okay, Jamie and I have a very, very special question for you.
Ooh.
Because, well, it's kind of in relation to your popularity, or so we think, you're popular. Do you have, or have you experienced fangirls?
Definitely. It's pretty interesting. It's an interesting phenomenon. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by fangirls, because you said it in a sort of Penny Lane way, which is scary, but there's a lot of girls that listen to the music and comment on the page, and it's interesting because I don't encounter people like I've encountered that comment and stuff. Like, people have written on themselves, like written my band name on their body and sent it to me. It was pretty interesting. Never had that happen before. Yeah, and it turns out they're like,
gosh.
and I've spoken to the girl and she's really cool and everything, but it's just odd because it's like, why? I mean, I'm Alex. Why would you do that? It's silly, you know. But yeah, actually, some of my friends make fun of me and my comment board, how it's always just completely filled with girls. It's like, I really wish that guys listen to my music. Like, I want to reach out to the male population. I'm going to write some faster songs with more yelling, and hopefully that'll be, that'll help to get the guys in there.
Yeah, there seems to be a big absence of men in the Harry Potter fan base, don't you think?
It's a bummer. It's really sad. I don't know why. I think McGonagall's hot. I don't know why people are not into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have what have been your musical influences?
In general, or
Yeah.
Lately, I've been listening to a lot of the Beatles and a lot of Montreal, as well as Sufjan Stevens, Elliott Smith. I don't know, a lot of random people that go into my music that I sound nothing like, probably. But I like to incorporate as many possible influences as I can, especially when I have the luxury of doing everything myself, so I can experiment with sounds, and I can mess around with effects and different instruments. Unfortunately, I usually can't reproduce any of it live, but it's cool to just, see what sounds I can get out of my computer.
Yeah, it's great. How many songs have you written in total?
Actually, I wrote them all down, again, in class when I was supposed to be paying attention to molecular biology, I believe. And it was pretty cool. I was like, I can't handle this. I gotta write about Harry Potter. I think I've written like between 30 and 35 songs for the Remus Lupins.
Wow, that's impressive.
But I think only like 20 of them have been released, though. Yeah, there's actually, most of them have not been released, because there's a bunch of them that are on the on my album that nobody's heard yet. So I'm kind of excited for people to hear those.
And when's your album going to be out?
I'm pretty sure mid-April. I'm trying to book the CD release show right now. I think it's going to be the middle of April.
Excellent. How does somebody get your album?
Well, I'm going to have it up on my MySpace page. They can just order it through PayPal, or they can get it at a show. Either way.
About your shows, you're going to be playing The Ugly Mug with the Hermione Crookshanks Experience. Are you excited? Are you nervous?
I'm so excited because it's... And we don't have wizard rock on the West Coast, really, and it's really not good, because all of the other wizard rock bands, like the other large wizard rock bands, are in the Northeast, in the Boston, Rhode Island area. And it's really sad because Hermione Crookshanks and I, that's her name. That's actually her name. It is actually Hermione. She and I never get to play with them because we're so far away. So it's going to be kind of fun to have a wizard rock event here. They had the Yule Ball out there in Boston last winter, so it's going to be nice to have like a nice little intimate show, a little wizard rock show in Southern California. Plus, I've never seen her live, so nice. I'm pretty excited about that.
Cool.
Yeah, she rocks.
Can you tell us about... I'm not.
She does. Don't pretend she doesn't rock. She rocks.
It's wizard rock.
Yeah, I was singing. I was singing the Polyjuice Potion song the other day in class, or like walking home from class. It was bad times. People were looking at me pretty funny.
Oh, go on, give us a blast. Go on. I'm sure she'd appreciate it.
Oh no, I haven't plugged her enough, right? Hermione Crookshanks. MySpace.com/Hermione Crookshanks. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, if we don't have a friend like you to plug us.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good show, though.
Of course, yeah. But so if anybody wants to go along to that, it's in the Ugly Mug, which is in California. Am I right?
Yeah, it's in Orange, California.
I'm only an Irish person. I don't really
near
know
Disneyland.
These things.
If you can find Disneyland, you can find the Ugly Mug.
Okay.
I know, it's okay. You're only an Irish person?
Where these things are. Oh yeah, I've been to the Ugly Mug a lot.
You guys won the Quidditch World Cup, didn't you?
Yeah, we
Don't
did.
pretend.
We're great sportsmen that way.
Absolutely.
But anyway, if anybody wants more details about that gig, you can go to myspace.com/the Remus Lupins. There's big flashy poster. It's lovely.
I made that. Isn't it pretty?
It's very good. We're impressed, aren't we, Jamie?
Thanks. I was just kidding.
Yes, very.
Okay.
Sigh. Very impressed. Sigh.
Jamie's just very taken with you.
Never mind.
That's why she's so quiet. She's not normally this quiet.
Yeah.
No,
sure.
I'm tired.
Me too.
I'm an insomniac.
What time is it there?
It's only 3:00
Oh, right.
in the afternoon.
Because it's 9 o'clock here.
Illinois is such a happening place, you know.
Party. I want to go to Illinois.
No, you don't. And to all the people from Illinois listening, I was not insulting our state.
Oh, yeah.
Alex.
It's going to be a big feud.
Alex.
Yes.
You should totally go to Illinois and play, like, a gig.
I want to.
Yeah.
You should, because then I can actually come.
Okay. How's next weekend?
That's perfect.
Okay.
I'm on spring break, and my birthday's next weekend, so...
Happy
Woo!
birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Jamie.
Yes, I'm going to be 20, no longer a teenager.
Good job.
And we should, like, start a campaign to bring Wizard Rock to the more,
The Midwest.
the Midwest.
Yes.
Okay?
Well, Harry and the Potters are touring the Midwest, so you can check them out. They're awesome.
Yes. I will have to do that, because...
Yeah.
Yes, it's
I
awesome.
actually think I heard that Draco and the Malfoys are going out with them on some dates, too, so that'll be pretty cool. Wizard Rock across America.
You should all come here. Like, have a big, wizard stock.
It's going to happen, yeah. I know, Wizard Stock. That's the
Wizard
name
Stock.
that's
I like it.
been kicked around. Yeah. Hopefully it's going to happen eventually.
And then we should bring it to Europe.
Yeah, I'm really just looking for an excuse to get to Europe.
Guys, you can crash in my house.
Word.
Play in my front room.
Okay. How's the weekend after next?
Okay, that's perfect. I'll set up the spare room.
Okay.
Well, that really wraps it up for the interview. Thanks so much, Alex.
Thanks for having me. You guys rock.
Yes. Thank
too.
you.
Going looking for trouble. We're gonna finish this once and all. Going looking for trouble. We gotta finish this time around.
We're here with competition winner, Noelle from Hogwarts Grads. Noelle won the competition to give us our name, and we finally came up with WZRD. You voted for it, and we think the best name won. Congratulations, Noelle.
Thank you very much.
Myself and Jamie are just going to ask Noelle some questions about her favourite Wizard Rock bands and how she became interested in it.
I was wondering if you have corrupted or converted anybody into the HP fandom or into Wizard Rock, like introduced anybody into it?
As far as the HP fandom goes, yeah, I've been instrumental in creating quite a couple of monsters. My mother, especially, I never thought she would be reading Harry Potter, but we started with the first book. I said, you have to read this, and we kind of read it along together, and it sounds kind of cheesy and corny, but, being the age I am, I'm not a little kid. But it was fun, because we got to discuss it, and there's a lot more to the books than just the story. There's a lot of literary things, and just a lot of metaphor in there for real life, and so I really enjoyed it. As far as Wizard Rock goes, my real only experience is with Harry and the Potters. But I really liked it and had a really great time at their show, and I really liked seeing them. They were a lot of fun.
How did you become interested originally in Wizard Rock? Well, what sparked your interest first?
I had seen online on MySpace, I had seen Harry and the Potter's MySpace music profile, and I listened to Save Ginny Weasley, and I thought it was the cutest thing, because you don't hear stuff like that very often based on Harry Potter, and I had no idea there was this whole genre out there. So I started listening to the songs, and I showed them to my friends, and I said, oh my god, you have to hear this, it's hilarious. So that's probably the only reason I really even knew that it existed, and that's how I found out about their show. So Yeah, MySpace is a good thing.
Yeah, you're right. MySpace is great. We have a MySpace. If you're listening to this, check out our MySpace. It's really good. So you've said that you went to see Harry and the Potters. Would you think about going to see any other wizard rock bands?
Well, being that I'm in Connecticut, I'm fortunate to have New York below me and Massachusetts above me, Boston and New York City, so I might have a good opportunity, but it's just getting there that's the problem. So if there's any local shows around here in Connecticut, I would definitely be in attendance, yes.
Well, Jamie and I and Alex from the Remus Lupins are going to set up a little show in the sort of lesser travelled regions of America for wizard rock bands.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then we're going to bring it to Europe. Conquering the world.
Very nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't stop the rock.
Absolutely not, no. What are your favourite Muggle rock bands?
Muggle rock. I think I'd have to say I'm not a big fan of the produced bands, that it's a lot of popular music out there. I actually am more into singer-songwriters. I'm a really big fan of Adam Pascal from Rent. He's just like the epitome of rock music to me. I love him. I guess you would say my favorite band is probably the Counting Crows. I really like their stuff. It's not too heavy. It's not too involved. It's fun to listen to, but they have good lyrics that make you think.
And what would you say to anyone who says that wizard rock it's not up to much, that, you know, the musical quality of it isn't too good? What would you say to those people?
You know, that question came up on Hogwarts Grads on LiveJournal, actually, and the person submitting it said, oh, well, I just listened to Harry and the Potters on their website, and they really aren't that great. Does anybody agree with me? And I think about 98% of the people who replied to that said it's not supposed to be great quality music. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be something that you can get excited about and really rock out to, and it doesn't have to be symphonic or melodic. It's just rock. You just gotta have fun.
I agree.
Absolutely, yeah.
Tell us about your community on LiveJournal, Hogwarts Grads. What's it about?
Oh, geez, I wasn't expecting a plug for that. Hogwarts Grads is just a place for Harry Potter fans, usually 18 and over. We get a lot of older, kind of mid-20s to 30s, actually, but we try to keep it over 18, the adult kind of group. And we focus more on the literary aspect of the series and, you know, the different metaphors and the reasons why things are in there and theories as to the plot and everything. Instead of, oh my god, Dan Radcliffe's eyes are so gorgeous, you know.
That's fair enough.
But we're not impartial to that. It's just, it's a place for some adults to, you know, have some adult conversation, quote unquote. But it's a good place, and we're all very respectful of all different levels of fandom, and I'm very proud to say that I've been told it's one of the nicest Harry Potter communities on LiveJournal.
It's one of the biggest Harry Potter communities on LiveJournal.
Yes, we have over 1,000 members.
That's incredible. That's just so incredible.
And I actually took the community over from its original owner. It was, I think, about 10 months ago. She had some personal things going on. So I can't take credit for creating it, but I do have to say it's become quite a great thing since I've joined up there and took on maintainer status and a lot of great people. So it's good.
Well done.
Thank you.
And you just keep getting better. I mean, wow, look at the name.
Yeah, there's been a very big influx since Goblet of Fire came out in the movie theaters. So we've had a lot of people, and actually the name thing, I just kind of said, oh, let's see, we have to get some call letters for that. WZRD, it just sounded good. And I was just being silly making the post, and I'm glad you picked it, though. I'm glad you liked it. I'm happy to be a part of it.
It was especially unusual for me because I know that in America all the radio stations have like call letters, but we don't even have those here.
Yeah, we have, WKSS for KISS and that sort of thing. They kind of go along with the name, so since it was Wizard, I just took out the vowels and bam, there you go.
That's brilliant. It's so creative. Alex from the Remus Lupins, who we interviewed as well, you'll hear it when you hear the podcast, but he saying that he was so pleased that the call letters were WZRD. He just thought it was brilliant.
Well, that's good. I'm going to have to check them out. I haven't heard any of their stuff yet, but I'll definitely have to check them out.
Oh, yeah. They're very good.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
He's awesome. How long have you been in the HP fandom?
You know, I can't say exactly. I'm not really sure when I started reading Harry Potter. I knew about it, but I never got into the books until, like I said, my mom and I were at Borders Books one day or something, and we bought it, and I thought, oh yeah, okay, it's going to be fun. It's going to be, fantasy story. But then I just started really relating to the characters, and you start to care about them. And I don't think it was when Sorcerer's Stone first came out, or Philosopher's Stone, depending on where you are. I think it was when Chamber of Secrets was already out, and we ended up getting that a little while later. So it's been a while, but I can't say that I'm an original fan.
Is there anything that you'd like to add? Anything you want to get out there in the podcast?
Just if you have a live journal, stop on by Hogwarts Grads. We'd be happy to have you. And thanks, guys, for having me on. It's been fun.
Well, thanks for coming on the show, and congratulations again.
Thank you for being here.
Well, that's all for this week's podcast, but we really enjoyed making it, so we hope that you'll join us again.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
And remember that this is an interactive podcast, so if you've got any questions or comments or suggestions, we'd really appreciate them, and you can send them to wzrdrock@gmail.com.
And until next time,
keep on rocking. Bye.
Bye. Surprise! Guess what? You can't leave. But you don't want to leave because, like I said, Amy and I have a very special surprise for you this week. And that is a world premiere song from the Remus Lupins. Thanks for being our guest again, Alex. So here it is. First time world premiere right here on your Wizard Rock station, WZRD. Have You Seen This Wizard by the Remus Lupins.
Let me tell you something about Sirius Black. He's got a screw loose, but don't hold that against him. He wouldn't give his life just anyone, but push comes to veil and he'd save his godson. Pat nearly died at the hands of a friend, though Mooney didn't know what he was doing. All locked up in Grimmauld Place, ministry made him ashamed to show his face. Don't sell him short. He's one of a kind, not close to a joke. Have some respect for Sirius Black. How many people do you know that would brave Dementors just to kill a rat? Time and again he has returned and trying to make his hunting under that fur. Have you seen this wizard? He did 13 years he didn't deserve. So don't sell him short. He's one of a kind, not close to a joke. Have some respect for Sirius Black. Have some respect for Sirius Black. Have you seen this wizard? Did 13 years he didn't deserve. Have you seen this wizard? Did 13 years he didn't deserve. Have you seen this